Okay, let's talk about sports betting.
Okay.
Gee, one of our favorite topics to talk about because there have been some big changes in this legislative session. Now, the governor has officially signed this new bill that expands legal wagering to include college sports, but only under very tightly controlled conditions. So until now, sports betting in our state was limited to professional games and could only take place at tribal casinos. Well, that core rule is not changing. You still have to be at the licensed tribal casinos to place your wagers. But what is new is that you can bet on college matchups. But there are a few guardrails, and I'm curious whether, and they're aimed at like protecting student athletes and maintaining the integrity of the games. So, for example, you can't bet can't bet on individual player performances or prop bets when it comes to Washington-based college teams. Bets on in-game coaching decisions like timeouts or substitutions are also off limits. And the penalties have been ramped up for anyone trying to influence the outcome of a game or harass those who are taking part.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So I know you want my opinion here in this state. This is bad. When you have an opportunity to bet on economic data, you get to bet on the weather, you get to bet on political outcomes. Yes, sure, you get to bet on sports. But you can do this from your phone, Ursula. You don't have to go to the casino to bet with Kalshi. Like this is like, will the feds raise the interest rates? Will the weather get this much? And then like in real time in Kalshi. So this is what they do. And they make it really easy and accessible. So for an example, let's say you and I, Ursula, we're watching a basketball game. And we're watching a basketball game. There's 2 minutes left to go. Kalshi will give you a percentage and say, hey, looks like there is a 90% chance that this team, Team A, is going to win. You can still go ahead and bet. Now, it might cost you money to bet, but you can bet right there on that because, 90%, I'm going to go to make that bet. This is a problem. Like, this is one of those that I did not foresee this coming.
Do you feel, and you know, we joke about, I love going to Vegas. I enjoy gambling on occasion.
Yeah.
But do you feel like our country has this big gambling addiction?
Our country has a big capitalism problem. And what I mean by that is where no matter what, the only thing that matters is more money. And because of that, they just don't care who is impacted by this. And if you guys are listening right now, I would love to hear your opinion of how, if you've seen Kalshi, have you seen, like I am seeing users, seeing people that I know that are using this constantly. Like it is crazy. And by the way, this is the first time on this show that I brought up Kalshi because it's been around, but over the last couple months,
there's been an explosion.
Nick, you know anybody messing with it?
Oh, a lot of my friends love to use Kalshi or Robinhood, those apps where it's not technically betting, but they kind of disguise it as like a prediction market kind of thing where you're quote unquote investing your money into something you think is going to happen. And I don't know if I would even consider it an addiction. It's almost like an act of desperation for young people just because there's so much of a wealth gap and there's so much of a strive to achieve what older people have and already have attained, where they think that's their only outlet to try and gain any sort of good, decent money.
But and to do it quickly, right? I mean, it's like trying to play catch up.
It's an illusion, though. It's next to none never happens.
Nick said something that I found interesting, and that's what the people that I know that are using Kalshi are winning. A lot of people are winning.
Well, and once you're winning, I mean, you don't want to stop.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm almost thinking like, okay, are they doing this on purpose? Are they having a large? Are your friends winning, Nick?
For the most part, I would say no, they're not.
Oh.
Well, and a lot of times,
betting.
and just gamblers' language and gambler mentality, they're only going to tell you when they win.
That's true.
So maybe you're only hearing the stories of winning.
Hearing the stories if they're winning.
They
to
hide away their
justify-
losses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because remember, the house always wins.
Very, very true. But so that whole I would probably be up in arms about what you just talked about, this whole thing. But this Kalshi thing really has me. I'm just like,
The reality, though, is with the sports betting, it's like lawmakers say the goal is to strike a balance, expand the legal betting options while keeping strict oversight in place and pushing back against the illegal betting market. What I'm also reading into that is the state gets to take a chunk of that money that comes in from all of this under the guise of, but we want to make sure it's regulated.
Would you, Ursula, would you all like to see like NBA, MLB, NFL, and just be like, hey, you know what? We're not going to allow betting with Kalshi and some of these platforms that are mixing. Like it's one thing. Okay, look, sports betting. Okay, cool. But now you're allowing that sports betting on an app that allows you to bet on political outcomes, allows you to bet on the weather.
And you know what? That's today's news. In a month from now, we're going to hear of another way that people are. That's why I'm just asking. It's like, are we just as a country just addicted to gambling and taking bets on it to try to win?
Well, to add another layer to this whole issue, not only is it much easier to, use these prediction markets and gamble, but there are so many influencers on social media and YouTube that boast or maybe are faking it when they say, look at this lifestyle I have. Look at how much money I made. And it's all because I was betting and all because I was using the prediction markets. When in reality, they might just be lying to you about what their lifestyle is and what they've achieved.
And then the people that got on there, the people I know that got on Kalshi, they offered them, they got $100 to start.
Oh, there you go.
They went to the side. Some got 25, some got 100 just to start.
Yep.
And you just get on there.
Just get a little taste of it.
You keep the money in there.
In the beginning.
And that's another thing.
Yeah.
That's how Kalshi and all these Robinhood, they make their money by, okay, just keep your money in here.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, the worst thing that could have happened to me was the first time I went to Reno many years ago and I won. Because you keep thinking, well, it's just going to keep on happening.
I think that was one of the worst things that happened to my dad one time. He won a big check.
Yeah, and then you're like, why can't it happen always?